Many farmers struggle to embrace efficient farming technologies owing to high costs of adoption and lack of information on how they stand to benefit. For Florence, a farmer based in Timau in Meru County, her story resonates with what most farmers undergo.
We used to rely on the rain for our agriculture, and being on the Reliance side of the mountain, at times there were long spells of drought. At times the water didn't come. So when we planted, we only planted during rainy seasons, and it was just once or twice in a year.
Reliance on rainwater for agriculture is proving to be a key challenge for farmers in the wake of climate change. However, there are smart water technologies and solutions in the market, but the rate of uptake needs to be increased. A partnership between Kenya Union of Savings and Credit Cooperatives, KUSCCO, and the Netherlands Development Organization, SNV, under the Smart Water for Agriculture project, SWA, hopes to help fast-track adoption of some of these technologies.
Within the SWA program, there is an investment and an innovation fund. So within the investment fund, we were looking at businesses that were ready to partner with the project so that they can enhance their business or start align in the smart water for in the smart water solutions. So KUSCCO applied as a business case. It was taken through the vetting process and they qualified for some funding. And within KUSCCO, they want to enhance their green energy product. They had done it with the cook stoves and now they wanted to do it in agriculture by way of introducing green energy solutions, under which the fit of green energy solutions and smart water solutions had a fit, and that is how this partnership came to be. KUSCCO has developed a product they are calling the Smart Water Loan, and they lend money to other SACCOs, more so agricultural SACCOs, so that they can lend to farmers.
This arrangement provides a great platform for innovative water technology providers in the agriculture space.
We have been operating the market before, but we realized that most of the farmers need the technology. They want to adapt the technology, but the technology is not cheap for them. By coming on with the KUSCCOs and the SNV, we have realized that the mileage the farmers wanted to go on financing that we could not provide. As a company, it is giving a boost to our focus on our sales. Because once these farmers start getting the financing, which was the key problem in achieving their technology goals, I'm sure the sales will translate and the farmers will be more able to afford the technology.
Smart Water for Agriculture program targets to reach 20,000 farmers, while KUSCCO has over 2,000 SACCO members. The SACCOs under KUSCCO have smallholder farmers as their members. To start with, the Mount Kenya region is piloting this engagement. And here is how it works.
What we want to do is to develop a product that gives the farmers the ability to access irrigated agriculture technologies. And this include, like we said, water pumping systems, irrigation systems, filtration systems. We call that a kit. All that costs money, which may not be readily available to farmers because their idea was that they will wait for rain and farm. Now we want to shift that mindset to irrigated agriculture, which costs money. So we need to link the farmers to access to finance to purchase these products. We on-lend it to eligible SACCOs. SACCOs on-lend it to their members. Members purchase the irrigation equipment from our suppliers, whom we have shortlisted, through a value chain that is totally structured and complete.
With over 700 SACCOs under KUSCCO in Mount Kenya region, these technologies are expected to reach many SACCO members who mainly constitute smallholder farmers.
As NECO FOSA, we find it more enjoyable to work with farmers. We find it that when we finance farmers, we can see the result of their work after, say, a 3-month period. And after the season, the farmers are normally very loyal. They are very loyal than the trade business community, because traders are multi-banked, but farmers are focused. They are focused on their crops, they are focused on their farms.
For the SACCOs, these financing arrangements comes at a great time as Kenya positions the agriculture sector as one of the key drivers to the Big Four development agenda, which seeks to address food security.
We started working with farmers like maybe 2 years now, And as we continued, we've realized that farmers are suffering very much due to the climatic changes that are very much unpredictable when it comes to maybe excessive rainfall, at times drought. And now we realized to approach maybe KUSCCO and in other dimensions so that they can help us to implement this SOA project to our farmers to help them have water for irrigation rather than relying on the rains and so forth and so forth. So it will help our farmers, because now instead of doing 2 seasons maybe in a year, they can do it in three seasons in a year, because they have water throughout, and some have gone to a point of even having their water pans. So they are able to harvest water from their houses, the roofs, and those everything. They have these drip irrigations, so it will help them very much to cover that gaps of the unpredictable climate.
This arrangement is good, it is timely, and it's going to help a lot of farmers, and especially when it is coming as a package with the finance, with the technology, with even a bit of value chain. I think it was a very, very good idea, and it is also well packaged. In the places where they had some gaps, now we are going to fill those gaps, because we have other products like semi-arid products like sorghum. We are financing farmers. We are also financing farmers to grow soya. All those ones do not need a lot of water. But now the others, like now the horticulture, that is where the water comes in. And because it's a very, very scarce resource in Laikipia, I can say that this will go a long way to assist our farmers.
What are the advantages of farmers engaging with SACCOs to access finance towards adoption of these smart water solutions?
When we started with the smart water solutions that we are having now, is that we have been taught through the help of the financials like the SACCO making groups and solving these problems, how now we can use our water for irrigation to harvest the rainwater. We chose SACCO because it's under a package for us. The terms were good for us, whereby they would give us the loan and we pay after we have harvested our crop. There was no other bank that was able to give us such a loan, and of course without a collateral.
By working with KUSCCO, I feel that we can achieve these targets easier and more farmers can benefit than when we use other financial institutions. Not that we are cutting them out, but each financial institution has its way of working, and I would say the KUSCCO model is advantageous to the project.
As more farmers like Florence realize the importance of adoption of smart water technologies and solutions, continued stakeholder engagement on the relevance of efficient water use will be key in improving the agriculture sector.